Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we will discuss few quality control philosophies. But first of all, let's understand what is quality control. Well, quality control means to ensure that we are following some set quality standards and are taking proper measures to prevent and cure any deviation from the set standards. So few common philosophies are just in time, quality at source, inspection, quality circles, and total quality management. So we will discuss all these philosophies one by one. So the first concept is just in time. This philosophy aims to meet the demand instantaneously with perfect quality and no waste. Like for example, if you place an order for a dress at Amazon, at times it's a third party which makes that dress on order. So you will probably get a WhatsApp message to confirm your order. In this case, the company is not maintaining unnecessary inventory but will make that product, that is the dress, only when order is placed. So in this way, they are maintaining less inventory with no wastage and is also ensuring the quality. Now, if we talk about the just in time, it actually contributes to the high quality of the product using some kind of principles like in this, they maintain some high standards. They promote the usage of automated equipments like robots. They also ensure some intensive preventive maintenance programs so as to prevent some kind of machine breakdown. And in just in time, they make the workers responsible for producing the parts with zero defects so that whenever before they are passed over to the next production operation. Now, the next philosophy is quality at the source. In this particular philosophy, the worker is actually at the center stage of the entire quality control program. The principles that are used in this particular philosophy are that every worker's job becomes a quality control station and worker is made responsible for inspecting his own work. He has to identify what are the defects, he has to identify what are the causes of those defects, and he also has to rework onto those defects until there are no defects in the entire production system. The workers are also trained in order to use some kind of tools and techniques with the help of statistical process controls. And by using these control techniques, they have to monitor the entire production system. In this particular philosophy, the worker is actually given the right to stop the entire production line in case some kind of defects are identified. So the workers here are not actually working individually, but they work in small groups which are also called as quality circles, which is a concept that we are going to discuss in the coming slides. So the next philosophy is inspection. Now, in case of inspection, the manager actually decides as to what are the acceptable and non-acceptable products and services. But how do we conduct the inspection? Basically, we set some kind of inspection standards or specifications, and then the manager compares the quality of each product with this set standard. So whichever product passes this set standard, they will be called as the acceptable products, and whichever products are not able to meet the inspection standard, they will be the unacceptable products. Now, another very important philosophy is quality circles. This philosophy is more of participative in nature, so it can be defined as a voluntary group of people who meet together on a regular basis to identify, analyze, and solve quality, productivity, cost reduction, safety, and other problems in the work area, leading to the improvement in their performance and enrichment of their work lives. Now, ideally, if we see the size of the quality circles can vary, but it is roughly around 10 members. That means it's a very, very small in problem solving groups. Let's take an example of United Airlines, which used quality circles to look into the problems of sick leaves. That is, the employees at this particular airlines were taking the sick leaves very frequently. However, after the formation of small groups called as quality circles, their suggestions were implemented and sick leave was gradually cut by 17%, which saved around $18.2 million of United Airlines in the first year. Now, the next philosophy is TQM, which we will take up in detail in the next lecture.